And I play the role of Juliet in Romeo and Juliet. I've been asked to say a few words on this, our opening night. I'm honored to play this role and to be in this show. It's one of those roles that, as a little girl, every girl dreams of playing, and I'm very lucky. It's an amazing cast and an amazing crew. Kaitlyn and Matt have done a wonderful job, and I'm honored to be able to be a part of it. And we just, even though this is before you've seen the play, we just finished our opening night and it really came together. And I'm just very lucky that I get to be a part of something really special.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm playing the role of Mercutio in La Habra Depot Theater's Romeo and Juliet. And I really want to just say that I really enjoyed working with this cast, and the director and the whole crew is just really amazing. And I just really hope you enjoy the show as much as I've enjoyed working on it for you. All right?
All right, good evening. My name is Jason Brown. I'll be playing Romeo this evening. We've been working very, very hard on tonight's performance. We really hope that you enjoy it. I've done lots of shows here, and I think that this is the one that I'm most proud of. So please enjoy tonight's performance of Romeo and Juliet.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Habra Depot Theater and this production of Romeo and Juliet. My name is Kaitlyn. I am the president of the theater, and we are very, very excited that you're here. We have a great show for you tonight, so make sure you cheer loudly and laugh a lot, especially then. Thank you so much, and enjoy the show.
break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured, piteous overthrows, doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage, the which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Where your minds do not carry cold.
No, there was colors.
I mean, and we being colder will dry.
I want to leave drawing it out of the collar.
I strike quickly being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dark class of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou move, thou runs away.
If I will that much shall move me instead, I'll take the wall of any man or maid of Montagues.
That shows thee a weak slave, only the weakest go to the wall.
'Tis true. Therefore, women, being the weaker vessels, ever thrust to the wall. Therefore, I'll push Montague's men from the wall, and thrust his mates to the wall.
The quarrels between our masters and us their men.
'Tis all one, I will show myself a tyrant. Once I have fought with the men, I'll recall with the mates and cut off their heads.
The heads of the mates?
Aye, the heads of the mates, or their maiden heads. Take it in sense thou wilt.
They must take it in the sense that feel it.
Me they shall feel while I'm able to stand, and 'tis known I'm a pretty piece of flesh.
'Tis well thou not fish. If thou hadst been poor John. Oh, draw thy tool. Here comes two in the house of Montagues.
My naked weapon is out. Call now back these.
How, turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our side. Let them begin.
Our friends I pass them by. Let them take us illness.
Nay, as they dare, I will bite my content, which is disgrace them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb, sir?
Yes, sir, I do do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir. Because if you do, sir, I am for you. You see, I serve as good as a man as you.
No better.
Who else, sir?
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better, sir. You lie. Drop, you two men. Gregory, remember my swashing blow.
What? I'll thou draw them on these heartless eyes, turn thee Benvolio, and look upon thy death. I do but keep the peace, either put up my sword or manage to part these men with me. What? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have at me, coward.
What noise is this?
Now really got it! Hold me now, let me go!
Oh, down here, Governor! Enemies to peace! Profaners of this neighbor-stained steel! Will they not hear? But ho, you men, you beasts! That quench the fire of your pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins! On pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your movement split. 3 civil brawls bred of an airy word, by thee, O Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets, and made Verona's ancient citizens cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield old partisans in hands as old, cankered with peace, to part your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall be the forfeit of the peace. For this time all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me, and Montague, come you this afternoon to our further pleasure in this case to Old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart!
Who said this ancient quarrel you approached? Speak, nephew. Were you violent again?
Here, where the servants of your adversary and yours close fighting errant and approach. I drew the partridge, but in that moment, the fiery Tibble came with sword prepared, which, as he breathed defiance in my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds, and with nothing hurt withal, hissed him in scorn. And as we interchanged thrusts and blows, came more and more and fought part on part, till the prince came and parted either part.
Where is Romeo? Saw you him today. Christ, glad I am he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, did a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad. Where beneath the sycamore groves, the westward rooteth at the city's side, so early walking did I see your son. I made towards him, but he was ware of me and stole into the covert of the woods. And I, measuring his affections by my own, that most are busied when they're most alone, pursuing his humor, not pursuing mine, gladly shunned to gladly fled from me.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, tears, augmenting the fresh morning dew, adding to clouds, more clouds with his deep sighs. But all so soon as the all-cheering sun should, in the furthest east, begin to draw back the shady curtains from Aurora's bed, away from the light steals home my heavy son, and private, in his chamber, pens himself, shuts up his windows, locks far daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Dark and pretentious must this humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can learn of him.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends, but he, his own affection's counselor, is to himself. I cannot say how true, but to himself, so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery, as is the bud bit by an envious worm ere he can stretch his sweet leaves to the air, or dedicate his beauty to the sun. Could we but learn from whence the sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cure as know.
See how he comes, so please you step aside. I'll know his grievance will be much tonight.
I would thou wert so happy by thy state to hear your shift. Come out, let's away.
Good morrow, cousin!
Is the day so young?
But new struck 9.
Each that hour seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out for favor where I am in love.
Alas, the lust that is so gentle in its proof should be so rough and tyrannous in proof.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, O crawling love, O loving hate, O anything of nothing first create? Heavy lightness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos of well-seeming form, feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep that is not what it is. This love feel I that feel no love in this. What? Dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz, rather weep.
Good-hearted what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Such as love's transgressions. Grief of thine own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate, to have it pressed with more of thine. This love that thou hast shown doth add more grief to too much of mine own. Love is a fume raised with a breath of sighs, being purged a fire sparkling in lovers' eyes, being vexed a sea nourished in loving tears. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gulp preserving sleep.
Farewell, my cuz. Soft, I will go alone. If you leave me so, you do me wrong.
I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. It is some other.
Tell me, in sadness, who is it that you love?
What?
Shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan? No, but sadly, tell me who? A sick man in sadness makes his will. The word ill urges to one that is so ill. In sadness, I do love a woman.
I aimed so near when I supposed you loved.
Thou right fair marksman, and she's fair I love.
A right fair mark for cuz as soon as 'tis.
Ah, but in that hit you miss, she'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She hath Dian's wit. And in strong proof of chastity well armed, from love's weak childish bow she lives uncharmed. She'll not stay the siege of loving terms, nor by the encounter of assailing eyes, nor ope her lap to sing seducing gold. She is rich in beauty, only poor that when she dies, with beauty dies her store.
Ah, she hath sworn she will live chaste.
She hath, and in that sparing makes huge waste. For beauty starved with her severity cuts beauty off from all posterity. She is too wise, too fair, wisely too fair to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By examining other beauties.
'Tis the way to call hers exquisite and to question more. These happy masks that kiss fair ladies' brows being black, put us in the mind they hide their fair. He that is stricken blind cannot forget the treasure of his eyesight lost. Show me a maiden that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note where I may read who passed the passing fair? Farewell. Thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that Dr. Mill's dying debt.
Montague was bound, as well as I, in penalty alike. And 'tis that hard, I think, for men as old as we keep peace.
Vulnerable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you lived at odds so long. Now, my lord, what say you to my suits?
But Sangor said before, my child is yet a stranger in this world, and has not seen the change of 14 years. That 2 more summers whether in her prime, ere may think her right to be a bride.
Or younger than her, happy mother's maid.
And too soon martyr those so early made. The earth has swallowed all my hopes, but she is the hopeful lady of my earth. What woo her, gentle parents? Get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreed within her scope of choice lies my consent and fair choice. On this night, I hold an old accustomed feast, where to invite many a guest, such as I know. And you among the store, one more most welcome makes my home more. At my Victoria house, look to behold this night, earth-driven stars of dark heaven. Such comfort do lusty young men feel and wear a pale April on the heel of the female dress. Even such a night, among the young, fresh female buds, shall you this at my house. Here all see, and like her most, whose merit most shall be. Which show more view of any mind being one, stand enough, though in reckoning, no. Come, go with me. Come, go, Sirrah, trudge about in fair Verona, and seek those persons out whose names are written there. And to them say, my house and welcome on the pleasure stay.
Find them out whose names are written here. It is written, that the shoemaker's man of his yard, and the tailor of his lass, the fisher of his pencil, and the painter of his nets. But I am sent to find those persons whose names are here written, and can never find them whose right person hath he written. I must to learn to good time.
Tice! One fire burns out, another's burning. One pain is lessened by another's anguish. Turn Kadibi, hold my back but the old will die. If I attain meet this excellent
For what I pray thee.
broken shin.
What, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Shut up in a prison, kept without food, whipped and tormented, and... Good evening, good fellow.
You've got 10. I praise you. Can you read?
Aye, mine own fortune is my misery.
Perhaps you have learned of that book. But I pray, can you read anything you see?
Aye, if I know the letter and the language.
He stands, rest of it.
Stay, fellow, I can read. A fair assembly, whither do they come?
Up.
Whither?
To supper, to our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Who's your master?
Now I will ask you. My master is the great rich Kaitlyn. And if you not allow some alms to you, I pray. Come with us, cup of wine. Rest your way.
At this same ancient feast of Capulet, sups the fair Rosalind, whom thou so lovest. With all the admired beauties of Verona, go thither, and with unattained eye compare her face with some that I will show. I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
When the devout religion of mine eye maintains such falsehood, turn tears to fire, and these who often drown should never die. Transparent heretics, be burned for liars.
Tice.
One fairer than my love, the all-seeing sun, ne'er saw her match since first the world begun.
You saw her fair with none else being by, with herself poised, with herself in either eye. In those crystal scales let there be weighed your lady's love against some other maid, that I will show you shining at this feast. She will scant so well that thou shalt best.
I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
And by my holy God, it's dead to that
only nurse, I would say thou hast such wisdom for my teeth.
What do you hear of that? Younger than you here, Verona, ladies of esteem, are made already mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus then in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
Oh, man, lady, you be such a man. What of the world? He is a man of wax.
Verona's summer has not such a flower.
Nay, thou art a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris' face, and find the light here there with Greedy's pen. Examine every merry lineament, and see how one another lends content. And what obscured in this fair volume lies, find a writ in the margins of his eyes. This precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks the cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride for fair without the fair to hide. That book in many's eyes doth share the glory, that in gold clasp locks in the golden story. So shall you share all that he possess, by having him, making yourself no less.
Oh, no less. Nay, bitter. Women grow by men.
Be truthful, you like the Paris love.
What looks alike is looking like a move, but no more deep flowing dirt might I than your consent be strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guest have come. Suppers have done. Because my already asked for. The next Christmas punch from everything is guilty. I must hence wait. I beseech you. Call straight.
We follow thee. Juliet, the county stays.
Come, girl, to happy nights and happy days.
What shall this speak bespoke for our excuse? Or shall we on without apology? This night is out of such prolixity! We'll have a Cupid hoodwinked with a scarf, bearing the tarnished painted of black, scaring the ladies like a crow keeper? Nor without book prologue faintly spoke after the prompter for our entrance. Let them measure us by what they will. We'll measure them and measure and be gone. Give me a torch. I am not for this ambling, being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
I believe me. You have danced in shoes with nimble souls. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and with them soar above a common bound.
I am too sore and pierced to soar with his light feathers, and so bound I cannot bound a pitch above a dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it should be good in love. Too great a pressure for such a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, I would be love down. Come, give me a case to put my visage in. A visor for a visor. What care I what curious eye doth post deformities? Here, the beetle brow shall blush for me.
Come, now can enter and no sooner in, but every man be taken to his legs.
Not I, but wanton slighted hearts tickle the senseless rush with their light heels. For I am proverb with the grandsire phrase. I'll be candle holder and look on. The game was ne'er so fair, and I'm done.
Tut! Stuns the mouse, the constable's own word. If thou art done, withdraw thee from the mire of Savior of love, wherein thou stickest up to the ear. Come, we burn daylight. Ho!
Nay, that is not so.
I mean, sir, in delay. We waste our lights in vain, for light lights by day. Take our good meaning, for our judgment sits 5 times erred once and on 5 wits.
And we mean well in going to this mass, but 'tis no way to go.
Why, may one ask?
I drink a dream tonight.
Ah, and so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Then I see Queen Mab happen.
Queen Mab, what's she?
She's the fairy's midwife. And she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman. Drawn with a team of little atoms over men's noses as they lie asleep. A chariot
is an empty hazelnut made by a joiner squirrel or old grub time out to find the Mary's coachmaker. Her wagon spokes are made of long spinners' legs, the cover of the wings of grasshoppers, her traces of the smallest spiderwebs, her collars of the moonshine's watery beam, her whip of cricket's bone, a lash of film. Her wagoner is a small gray-coated gnat, not half so big as a round little worm, prick from the lazy finger of a maid. And in this state, she yells. Night by night, through love's brains and they dream of love. Or courtier's knees who dream on curtsy straight. Or lawyer's fingers who straight on dream feet. Or lawyers of ladies' lips who straight on kisses dream. Which oft the angry mad with blisters play because their breaths with sweet meats tainted up. Sometimes she driveth over a courtier's nose and dreams he of smelling out a new suit. Sometimes she comes in a tight pig's tail, tickling a parson's nose till he lies asleep, then dreams he of another benefice. Sometimes she comes over soldiers' necks, and dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of ambuscudos, breeches, Spanish blades, of helps 5 fathoms deep, and then drum in his ear, at which he starts and waits, and thus being frightened, swears a prayer. Or 2. And sleeps again. This is the very man who cuts the manes of horses, which and bakes the elf-locks and foul, sluttish hairs, which once untangled, much misfortune modes. This is the hag that when maids lie on their backs, presses them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she's!
Peace, Mercutio, peace, thou talkest of nothing.
True. I talk of dreams, which are children of an idle brain begot of nothing but vain fantasy, as thin as substance as the air, and as inconsistent as the wind who ooze even now the frozen bosom of the north, and thus, being angered, puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dew-dropping south.
This wind you speak of blows us from ourselves. Supper is over, and we will come too late.
You're too early. My mind misgives some consequence, yet hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful date by this night's revel, and expire the terms of a most despised life so closed in my breath by vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sails. On, lusty gentlemen. Right!
You're welcome, gentlemen.
come hither, covered with an antic face, to fear and scorn at our solemnity this night. Now by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike it dead and hold it not a sin.
Wherefore you storm so, kinsman?
Uncle, 'tis a Montague, our foe. A villain come hither in spite, to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle fellow. Leave him alone. He does carry himself like a Portuguese gentleman, and speak truth. Grown up and I to be a well-governed. I would not for all the wealth of the town do this fair to my house. Therefore, look at me, take note of it. This is my wealth, to without respect. What are these frowns and ill-beseeming semblance of a feast?
It fits when such a villain is a guest. I'll not endure him.
Shall be sure. Don't you? What good the boy say shall, but don't do! Shall be endured. God shall mend my soul. You'll make a union among guests. You'll sit the top who? You'll be the man?
Why, Uncle? 'Tis a shame.
Go to, you're a saucy boy indeed, is Luke so. I know what, you must contrary me. Be merry, 'tis time. Be quiet. More like for shame, I'll make you quiet. But cheering my hearts.
Patience perforce, with willful choler meeting, makes tremble my flesh at your different greeting. I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall.
Lest fate turn to despair.
Saints do not move to grant for prayers' sake.
Move not while my prayers effect I take. Thus from my lips by thine, my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips, what trespass sweetly urge, give me my sin again.
You kiss by the book.
Madam! Your mother craves a word with you. Marry, gentlemen, her mother is the lady of the house, and a good and a kind and a virtuous. I nursed her daughter that you taught withal. I tell ye, he that can lay hold of her shall have the cheeks.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, fear account my life as my foe's dead.
Away, be gone!
Like the sword is at its back! Aye, so I fear the Lord's mine arrest.
Nay, gentlemen, bear not be gone. And the tranquilly foolish banquet towards. Was it even so? Why then I thank you. I thank you all, gentlemen. Good night. While for more torches here, let's to rest. I'll to my rest.
Come hither, nurse. What is your gentleman?
Oh, I believe that it is the son and heir of the...
What is he that now is going out of doors?
That is Tiberio.
What's he there who would not dance?
I know not.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and the
which love groaned for and would die, what tender Juliet matched, is now not fair. Now Romeo's in love, and loves again, lightly reached by the charm of looks. But to his foe, supposed he must complain, but she still loves sweet bait from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows that lovers used to swear, and she is much in love, her means much less to meet her new beloved anywhere. But passion lends them power, time means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet.
Can I go forward when my heart is still here? Turn back over and find my center out. Romeo! My cousin Romeo!
He is gone, and all my life hath stolen him home to bed.
No! He hath climbed that orchard wall towards him, good Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo! Humorous! Madman! Passion! Lover! Appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Speak but one rhyme and I'll be satisfied. Cry but I me, pronounce but love and dove. Speak to my gossip Venus, one fair word, one nickname for her heir, true blind son, young Abraham Cupid, he who shot so trim when King Perpetua loved the beggar maid. He spireth not, and he moveth not. The ape is dead, and I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosalind's bright eye, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg, quivering thigh, and that there, the men's eye, in thy likeness thou appear to us. And if he hear thee, that will anger him. This cannot anger him. 'Twould anger him to raise a spirit in his mistress' circle till she had laid it and conjured it down. That was in spite. My invocation is fair and honest. In his mistress' name I conjure but to raise up him.
Come. He hid himself among the trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind as his love after but the dark.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Now will he sit under medlar tree and wish that his mistress were that kind of fruit that maids call medlars when they lie alone. Oh, Romeo, that she were. That she were an open heart and thou a pop-ridden pear. Ah, Romeo, good night. I'll to my tuckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep in. Come, shall we go?
Go then. For 'tis in vain to seek him here that means not to be found.
He jests at scars that never felt the wound. It's soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Rise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou who made art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal liveries are but sick and cream, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off! Where's my lady? She's my love. Oh, she knew she were. Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in the heavens, having some business to entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. But if her eyes were there, they in her head, the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eye in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it is not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove on that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
I mean,
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious unto this night being o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven unto the white upturned wandering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails in the bosom of the air.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. And what's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor leg, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, attain that dear perfection which he owns without that title. Oh, Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized henceforth. I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that so stumblest upon my counsel?
My name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. For my name, dear saint, is hateful to myself. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maiden, either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find me here.
With love's light wings did I approach these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do that dares love attempt? Therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
They do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
But not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's mask to hide me from their face. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundst thou at this place?
By love, who first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the further sea. I should adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek, for thou which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Oh, fain would I dwell in form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I'll take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. For if thou thinkst I'm too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo. Else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. Oh, I should have been more strange, I must confess. But that which thou rehearsed ere was where my true love passion. Therefore do not impute this yielding to light love which the dark night has so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon that tips with silver all these fruit tree tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconsistent moon which monthly changes in her circle door. But bless that light of love, whose likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart still love.
Do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It's too rash, too sudden, too unadvised. Too like the lightning which doth cease to be, or one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love may prove with summer's ripening breath of beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night. Such sweet repose and rest into thy heart beside me, my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vows for mine.
But I did give thee mine before thou didst request it. Nay, I would have worded to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it to thee again. And yet I wish for the thing I have. My love, my bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give, the more I have. The both are infinite. Ladybird! I hear some noise. Anon! Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. I am afeard being in night. All this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words to love and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word by one which shall procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my bounty I'll lay at thy foot and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Now! Oh, by and by I come! But if thou meanst not well, I do beseech you. Oh, lady! By and by I come! seaside suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send 1,000 times good night.
1,000 times to worst to want thy light. Love goes toward love as schoolboys from their books, but love from love toward school with heavy looks.
Romeo! Oh, for a falconer's voice to lure this tassel gentle back again. Bonges his horse and may not speak aloud, else I would tear the cave where echo lies and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine with repetition of my Romeo's name.
It is my soul that calls my name. How silver sweet sounds lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo,
my dear,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. Oh, I forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remembers it.
Oh, I will forget it to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forget, forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a wanton's bird that lets it hop a little from her hand like a twisted prisoner, and with a silk thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
I would I were that bird.
Sweet, so would I. And I would kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but I shall say good night till it be morn.
Sleep dwell upon mine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were peace and sleep, so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly friar's close cell, his help to crave and my dear hap to tell.
Gray-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. Flattened darkness like a drunkard reels from fourth day's path and tightens fiery wheels. Now where the sun advances burning-eyed, a day to cheer and night stank due to dry, I must have filled this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. The earth, its nature's mother, is a tomb. What is a burying grave, that is her womb, and from that womb children of divers kind we, sucking on her natural bosom, find. Many for many virtues excellent, none of the sun, yet all different. Mickles the powerful grace that lies in plants, earth, stones, and their true qualities. For not so vile of the earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give. Nor aught so good, but strained from that fairy who revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice, sometimes by action dignified. In the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence and medicine power. And this being smelt, that part cheers each part. Being tasted, stays all senses of the heart. Two such opposed kings encamp them still, man as well as herbs, grace and rude will, and the worser is predominant. Soon the canker death eats up that part.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedicity, what early tongue so sweet saluted me? Young son, it argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Care keeps its watch in every old man's eye, and where care lodges sleepeth at the lie, but where unbruised youth with unstuffed brain doth couch his limbs, there golden sleep doth reign. Therefore thy earliness doth me assure thou art aroused with some distemperature. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true, the sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father, no. I forgot that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son, but tell him then.
I'll tell thee ere thou ask me again. Now I've been feasting with my enemy, whereon the sun one had wounded me, that's by me wounded. Both are remedy within thy help and holy physic lie. I bear no hatred, blessed man, for lo, my intercession likewise steads my foe.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Rippling confession finds but rippling shrift.
And plainly know my heart still love is set on the fair daughter of rich Kaitlyn, as mine on her, so hers is set on mine. And all combined, say what thou must combine by holy marriage. When and where and how we met, we wooed and made exchange of vow. I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, that thou consents to marry us today.
Holy St. Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosaline not its love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Memory of the deal of brine hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosaline. How much salt water thrown away in waste, the seasoned love that of it doth not taste. The sun not yet thy sighs from heaven clears, thy old groans still ringing in mine ancient ears. Lo, here upon thy cheek the stain doth sit of an old tear that is not washed off yet. If e'er thou wast thyself in these woes nigh, now when these woes were all for Rosaline, and art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men.
Thou chidest me off for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving people mine.
And that's me very love.
Not in the grave to lay one in, another out path.
I pray thee chidest me not. She whom I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other was not so.
Oh, she knew well my love did read by rote that could not spell. But come, young waver, come, go with me. In one respect I will thy assistant be, for this alliance is so happy proved. Your household's rancour to pure love.
Let us hence I stay on some
wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father as I spoke with his man.
That same pale, hard-hearted wench that Rosalind tormented so he was sure and mad.
Tybalt, the cousin of old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that may write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter's master, how he dares being dared.
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead, stabbed in the eye by a black wench's white eye. Run through the ear of the love song, the very pin of his heart cleft with the blind boy's butt shack. And as he imagined encounter Tybalt,
Why, what's Tybalt?
ha, more than a prince of cats. Oh, he is the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as Usain Prickson keeps time, distance, and proportion. He rests his minimum rests, 1, 2, and the third in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button. A duelist. A duelist. A gentleman of the very first house of the first and second cars. Ah! The immortal pursuer, the punto reverso, and the height! The what? The parts of such anti-lisping, affecting fantastical, these new tuners of accents. Why? By Jesu, a very good blade, a very tall man, a very good whore. Why? It's not a lamentable thing, grandsire, that we should thus be afflicted by these fashion mongers, these strange blinds, these pardon me's who stand so much on the new form they cannot sit on the old bench. Their bones. Their bones.
Here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo.
Without his robe like a dried herring. Flesh, flesh, how art thou fishified? Now is he the numbers that patriarch flown in. Laura, to his lady, was a kitchen wench, married. She had a better love to rhyme her. Dido a dowry, Cleopatra a gypsy, Helen and Hero, hidlings and hobbits. This be a grey eye or so, but not to the purpose. Signor Romeo! Bonjour! There's French salutation to your French slop. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I pay you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Do not conceive.
Pardon, good Mercutio, my business was great, and in a case such as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much to say Such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands, meaning to curtsy. Thou hast most kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, I'm the very pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower.
Right. Well, then my pump is well flowered. Ha ha ha. To which, follow me this jest now, till thou hast worn out thy pump. That when the single soul of it is worn, the jest may remain after the wearing solely singular.
A single soul jest, solely singular for the single.
Now between us, good Benvolio, my wit's fame.
Swift and spur, I'll cry a match.
Nay, if our wits run the wild goose, I am done. For thou hast more of the wild goose, I am sure, than I have in my whole flight. Was I not with you there for the goose?
Thou was never with me for anything, when thou was not with me for the goose.
Ah, I will bite thee in the ear for that jest.
Nay, good goose bite.
Here's a wit that is bitter sweeting, as the most sharp sauce.
Is it not then well served in sweet goose?
Thy wit is chivalry that stretches from an inch narrow to an ell broad.
I stretch it out for the word broad, when man introduced proves thee far and
wide.
a broad goose.
Ah, why is this not a lamentable thing? Growing for love. Now thou sociable, now art thou Romeo, now art thou what thou art as well as by nature. For this great dribbling love is like a great natural that runs up and down to hide its bauble in the hole.
Stop there! Stop there!
Thou darest stop me in my tail against the hair.
Thou would else have made thy tail large!
Now I see, I would have made it short, for I was meant to come to the whole meaning of my argument and occupy it no longer.
Here's good McGear.
A sail! A sail!
Two! A shirt and a smock.
Peter!
Anon!
My van, Peter!
Good Peter for her face, for the fan is the fair face.
Good morrow, gentlemen.
Good even, gentlemen.
Yes, good then.
'Tis no less, I tell thee, for the body hand of the dial is upon the principal.
Oh, me! What man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made himself to mar.
Oh, thou sayest well for himself to mock, quotha. Well, any of you gentlemen can tell me where I may find the young Romeo.
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you sought him than he was when you found him. I am the youngest of that name for fault of worse.
Thou sayest well.
Yea, is the worst well, wise and truth and faith.
Well, come with me. I bid thee, I have a confidence to give to thee.
She will indict into some supper.
Avaunt! So what hast thou found?
No hair, sir, unless a hair in a Lenten pie. That is something stale and hoar, ere it be spent. An old hair whore and an old hair whore is very good meat in Lent. For the hair that is hoar is too much for a sore when it whores ere it be spent. Romeo, leave to your fathers, was to dinner, thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady.
I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant is that is so full of his own roguery?
A gentleman nurse that loves to hear himself talk, and will speak more in a minute than he'll stand to in a month.
Oh, and he speak anything against me, well, I'll take him down. Neither lustier than he and 20 such jacks. I am none of his flirches, I am none of his skeins, mates. Oh, and you must stand by and let every knave use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you a pleasure. If I had, my weapon should quickly have been out. I warrant you, I dare draw as soon as another man if I see occasion in a good quarrel in the lobby on my side.
Oh, by God, I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Out upon me, knave! I pray you, sir, a word. As I told you, my young lady did send me to inquire you out. What she bid me tell you, I will not say, but let me tell ye this. If thou leads her into a fool's paradise, as they say, toward a very gross behavior, as they say, for the young lady is young, and if you deal double with her, it is a very poor thing to be done to is a gentleman-like offer.
Bid she devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon, and there she shall, at Friar Lawrence's cell, be tried and married. Here's for thy pains.
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, too, I say you shall.
Oh, well, sir. This afternoon, at the church, she shall be there.
Farewell. Be trusty, and I'll quit thee for thy pains. Farewell. Commend me to thy mistress and lady.
Oh, 1,000 times, sir. Peter, my man.
Anon.
A 4. And a peace!
Clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Pretends she cannot see him. That's not so. Oh, she is lame! Love's heralds should be thoughts which 10 times faster glide the sun's beams, driving back shadows over lowering hills. And therefore do nimble pinion doves draw love, and therefore have the wind-swift Cupid wings. Oh. Now the sun is upon the high whistle of this day's journey, and 9 to 12 is 3 long hours, and still she is not here. Had she affections and warm youthful blood, she would be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks, many days they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh, she comes. Oh, nurse. What news? Hast thou met with him? Send the man away.
Hit her right at the gate.
Yeah. What news? Oh, I mean, why dost thou look sad? If thy news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shapest the music of sweet news by telling it to me with so sour a face.
I am aware. Give me leave a while. Fire on my bones, eh?
I wish thou hadst my bones, and I thy news. No, come, I pray thee. Speak, my good nurse, speak.
Yes, what is? Can you not stay well? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
Thou art out of breath, and thou hast breath to tell me that thou art out of breath. The excuse thou hast made in this delay is longer than the tale doth excuse. Is thy news good or bad? Tell me that, and I'll see the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is it good or bad?
Oh, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo? No, not he. Though his face is better than almonds, and his leg excels everyone's, and for an arm and a leg and a body, though they're not to be spoken upon, they are beyond compare. He is not the courtesy of, she is not the flower of courtesy, yet I warned him as gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench, serve God. Whether he dined at home?
No. No, but all this did I know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Oh, fie, how my head hurts. Oh, fie, it beats as if it would pound into 1,000 pieces on my back. Oh, my back. Oh, beshrew your heart for sending me about to jump, get my desperate jumps up and down.
I am sorry that thou art not well. Now, sweet nurse, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a good, and a kind, and I warrant a virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where is my mother? For she is within, where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother?
Oh, lady dear, are you so hot? Marry, come up, I trow. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil. What says Romeo?
I do not need to restrict today. Then hie you to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make me a wife. Now comes the wanton blood to your cheeks. There'll be scarlet straight in news. I eat you the cell. I am the drudge and toil in your delight. You shall bear the burden tonight. I need to
Hide, fortune, honest nurse, farewell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act. And after hours of sorrow, chide us not.
Amen. Amen, but come what sorrows can, they cannot countervail the measure of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou close our hands with holy words, and love devouring death do what he dare. It is enough that I may call her mine.
These violent events are violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in its own deliciousness, and in its taste confounds the appetite. Therefore love moderately. Long love doth so. Too swift arises, tardy is too slow. Here comes the lady. My foot will now wear out the everlasting foot. Lover may bestride the gossamers that idles in the wanton summer air, and yet not falls light as vanity.
Good evening to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall take thee daughter for his foe.
As much to him else as his thanks too much.
Juliet, if the measure of thy joy be heaped like mine, and thy skill be more to blaze in it than sweeten with thy breath this neighbor air, then let rich music's tongue unfold the imagined happiness that both receive it either by this dear account.
Conceit more rich in matter than in words, breaks of his substance not of ornament. They are but beggars that can count their worth. But my true love hath grown to such excess I cannot sum up some of half my woe.
Come with me. We'll make short work. For by your leaves you shall not stay alone. No holy church and corporate 2 in 1.
Pray thee, good Mercutio, let us retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl, for in these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows who, upon entering the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword upon a table and says, God, send me no need. And then, while the operation of the second cup draws him on the jar when there is indeed no need. Am I like such a fellow? Come, come, thou art as hot as a jack, as in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what two?
Nay, and there were 2 such, we should have none shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou will quarrel with a man whom hath a hair more or a hair less in his beard than thou. Thou will quarrel with a man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. What eye but such an eye would spy out such a quarrel? Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head has been beaten as an adult, as an egg, for quarreling. Didst thou not fall out with his new tailor for wearing suits before Easter, or with another for wearing new shoes with old Ryback? And yet thou would tutor me from quarreling.
And I am so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should pay the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
Fee simple, simple.
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close while we'll talk to them.
Gentlemen, good day. A word with one of you. And a word but with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You will find me apt enough for that, sir, and will give the occasion.
Can you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Consort. What? Dost thou make minstrels of us? And if thou makest minstrels of us, look to hear nothing but discourse. Here is my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Sounds, consort.
We talk here in the public haunts of men. Either retire into some private place and breathe the coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
And I'll be hanged, sir, if you wear delivery. May I go before the field? Your worship in that sense may call him man.
Romeo, the hate I bear thee can afford thee no better term than this. Thou art a villain!
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none. Therefore farewell, I see thou knowest me not.
Boy! This shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
Tybalt, I do protest I never injured thee, but loved thee better than thou canst devise. So thou knowest the reason for my love. And so, good Capulet, Which name I tender as dearly as my own. Be satisfied.
Oh, calm, vile, dishonorable submission! Aristocrata carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk? What will thou have of me? Nothing, good king of cats, but one of your 9 lives, that to make bold withal, and as you shall use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the 8, will you pluck your sword out of this filcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about yours. I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir. Your shadow. I'm hurt! A plague of both your houses. I am spent. Is he gone and hath nothing? What art thou hurt? A scratch. Scratch. Nay, 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Go, villain. Fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so wide as a church door, or as deep as a well. But 'tis enough. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. Huh? I want for this marvel a plague of both your houses! A dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat to scratch, a man to death, a rogue, a barbarian, a villain who fights for the book of arithmetic. Why the devil you come between us? I was hurt under your arm!
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Leo. While I shall faint. A plague of both your houses that made one seat of me, and I have it. Soundly too. Your houses.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got this mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt that had an hour been my cousin. Oh, Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Romeo! Romeo! Brave Mercutio is dead. That coward spirit that inspired the clouds that too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woes others must end. Here comes the fire Tybalt back again. Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Then away to heaven respected lent me, and fiery-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take back the villain again that late thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, that didst consort him here, shall with him hence.
This shall determine that.
haste, the prince will deem me dead if you are taken hence. Be gone away! Oh, I am fortune's fool. Why dost thou stay?
Where are the final beginners of this fray?
Oh, noble prince, I'll discover all. The unlucky man who did this fatal brawl. Here lies in the head slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman brave Mercutio.
Tybalt? My cousin? Oh, my brother's child? Oh, prince. Cousin. Husband? Oh, the blood is spilled, oh, my dear kinsman. Prince, is that our true? For blood of ours shed blood of Montague? Oh, cousin.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, your slave, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke in fair bade him bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urged with all your high displeasure. All this uttered with gentle breath, calm face, and these humbly vowed could not take me to the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace, who with piercing steel tilted at bold Mercutio's breast, who all his hot turned deadly point to point, and with a martial scorn, with one hand beat cold death aside, and with the other sent it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, old friends, friends part, and swifter than his tongue, his agile arms beat down their fatal points, and betwixt them he rushes, when underneath his arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, and Tybalt fled. But by and by came back to Romeo, who but newly entertained revenge, and to it they go like lightning, ere I could draw to part them. And was stout Tybalt slain, and as he fell, Romeo did turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is kinsman to the Montague. His affections are false. He speaks not true. For some 20 fought this black strife, and all but 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice which thou, prince, shalt give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live!
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio, who now the price for his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, Prince, he was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes but what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your heart's proceeding. My blood for your rude brawls doth lie a-bleeding. But I'll a mercy with so strong a fine, that you shall all repent this loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleadings and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner's fate, it would whip you to the west and bring you cloudy night immediately. Spread my close curtain, love performing night, that runaway's eyes may weep, and Romeo leap to these arms and talk to it unseen. How lovers conceive to do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or if love be blinded by degrees of night. Oh, come, civil knight, come, learn me how to lose a winning match, play for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Hood my unmade blood bathing in my cheeks, that strange love, think true love acted simple modesty. Oh, come, civil knight, come, loving blackguard knight, give me my Romeo, then when he shall die, take him and cut him into little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of love but not possessed it, and though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. Oh, how tedious is this day, as is a festival, the morning before the festival, to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and all tongues that speak but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. I mean, what news right outside of my hands?
Oh, Amadee, he's dead! He's dead! He's dead! We are all dead! Baby, my peace! Romeo can, though heaven cannot! Oh, Romeo, Romeo, who would have thought of Romeo?
Oh, what devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Let Romeo slay himself, say that but I, and that farewell I shall shall be spent when there's a drive for Romeo's banishment. Come, nurse. Haul to my wedding bed. And death, not Romeo, take my maiden head.
No! Lady, hie you to your chamber. I will find Romeo. I wot well where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here tonight. He is hid in Friar Lawrence's cell.
Find him. Give this ring to my true knight and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth. Come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is enamored of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news? What is the prince's doom? What sorrow breaks the princess at my hand that I yet not know?
Familiar is my dear son, with such sour company. I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentle judgment banishment is this. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment? Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror than but much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and
And
wide.
there is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. Then banishment is death in his turn. Calling banishment death, thou cuttest my head off with a golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
Sin, oh rude unthankfulness! Thy fault, our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath rushed aside the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing, live here in heaven, and may look on her. But Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship live in carrion flies than Romeo. They may seize on the white wonders of dear Juliet's hand and steal immortal blessings from lips who even in pure and vestal modesty still think their own kiss is sin. But Romeo may not. He is banishing. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, and I am banishing. And sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Oh, friar, hast thou no poison mixed, no sharp brown knife, no sudden means of death, no lance me, but banishing to kill me? Banishing? The damned that use that word in hell. How lean attends it? How hast thou the heart, being a divine, a ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friend professor, to mingle me with that word banishing?
Thou fond man, hear me but speak.
Thou wilt speak again of banishment.
I'll give thee armor to keep off that. Adversity's sweet note to philosophy, to comfort thee though thou art banished.
Yet banishing. Hang out philosophy, unless philosophy can make a Juliet, displant a town, reverse a prince's doom. It helps not. It prevails not. Talk no more.
I see that madmen have no ear.
How should they when wise men have no eyes?
I dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak, of that thou canst not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet thy love, and our but merry, doting like me, and like me banished, then mightest thou speak. Then mightest thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking up the measure of an unmade grave.
Why is thou not to Romeo, hide thyself?
Not I, unless the breath of heart-sick groans mislike enfolds me from the search of eyes.
I will not! Who's there? Romeo, arise, thou wilt be taken. Stay a while. Stand up, let not by and by. God's will, what simpleness is this? Do not so hard. Let's take you, what's your will?
I come from Lady Juliet, and thou wilt know my errand.
Welcome then.
Does she not think me an old murderer now hath stained the childhood of our joy with blood removed but a little from her own? Where is she, and how doth she? And what says my concealed lady to our cancelled love?
Oh, she says nothing, so but weeps and weeps and weeps and falls on her bed and then rises up again. And then on Tinkle calls up, Romeo cries, and then she falls again.
As if that name shot from the deadly level of a gun did murder her. As that name's cursed hand did murder her kinsman. Well, tell me, friar. Tell me, in what vile part of my anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me that I may stop the hateful mention.
Thy desperate hand! Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Here's a woundish. Wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. A seemly woman and a seeming man. An ill-beseeming beast in seeming both. Thou hast amazed me. By thy holy order I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slew Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself and slay thy lady that in thy life lives by doing damned hate upon thyself? Breaks thou my curse, the heaven and earth. When birth and heaven and earth all three do meet in thee at once, which thou at once wouldst lose. Thy shames, thy shape, thy love, thy wit, which like a usurer abounds with all, none for that fair use to me which should bedeck thy shape, thy love, thy wit. Thy noble shape is but a form of wax, thy breast in the valor of a man. Thy dear love sworn but hollow perjury, killing that love which I was about to cherish. Thy wit, that ornament to shape and love, misshapen in the conduct of them both, like powder in a skilless soldier's flask, it is set afire by thine own ignorance, and thou dismembered for thine own defense. Rouse thee, man! Thy Juliet is alive, for whose dear sake thou wast but lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns into exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings light upon thy path. Happiness courts thee in her best array. But like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thou pounced upon thy fortune and thy love. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go, get me to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chamber hence and comfort her. But look, thou stay not till the watch be set. For then thou canst not pass adventure, but thou shalt live till we can find the time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call me back. With 1,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go before nurse. Commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt unto. Romeo is coming.
Sir, hie you to her, for she is weary of this.
Do so. It will sweet prepare the child.
Oh, sir, I'll ring my lady bid me give to thee. Hie you, make haste, the day grows late.
How well my confidence revived by this.
O heavens, good night. And here stands all your state. I have been gone before the watch be set, for by the break of day the skies are blue. And sojourn in mention, I'll find out your man. She'll signify from time to time every good happy when the chances here. Give me that hand. It's late. Farewell, good night.
Let a joy past joy calls out. It were a grief so brief to part from thee. Farewell.
Things have fallen out so soon that we had no time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her cousin Tybalt dearly. So did I. Well, we were born to die. It is very late. She'll not come down tonight. I promise welcome to you, but for your company. I will go to bed now.
These times of war afford no time to rule. Bella, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I read, no remind tomorrow. Tonight she is mewed up to her heaviness.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender for my dear child's blood. I think she'll be ruled by me in all respects, nay, more I doubt it not. Wife, go you to her. There you go to bed. Acquaint her here of my son, Paris's love. A mark on Wednesday next. Oh, that's all. What day is this?
On Monday, my lord.
Monday. Well, Wednesday is too soon. Thursday. Well, Thursday be it then. She shall marry this noble earl. Will you be ready? Do you like this face? We'll keep no great ado, but for a friend or two. Mark you with Tybalt being slain so late, it may be thought in our kinsmen that we have been carelessly if we do bellow much. Therefore, we have half a dozen guests or so there. But what say you to Thursday?
My lord, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
We'll get you going then. Thursday be it then. Go you to Juliet then. And go to bed. Help to prepare against this wedding day. Good night, my lord. Night to my chamber home. It is so very late, by and by. Called early. Night.
It is not yet your day. It was the nightingale, not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of that ear. Night as she sings on yon pomegranate tree, believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burned out, and jumping day stands tiptoe on the misty mountain tops. I must be gone and live. Stay, God.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it is some meteor that the sun exhales to be a torchbearer, unlike yon my wooden mantua. Therefore stay yet, thou needst not yet be gone.
Let me be tame. Let me be put to death. I am content thou wilt have it so. I'll say that yon gray is not the morning's light. 'Tis but the pale reflect of Cynthia's brow. Nor that it is not the lark's whose notes do beat with open heaven so high above our heads. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is my soul? Let's talk, it is not there.
It is. How you going to speak?
Oh, nurse, madam, your mother, she comes to your chamber.
Then window, let day in, let life out.
Farewell. Farewell, one kiss and I'll descend.
Thou gone so? I must hear from thee every hour in the day, for in a minute there are many days. By this count I shall be much in years ere I again killed my Romeo.
I will omit no opportunity to convey my greeting, love, unto thee.
Thinkst thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not. And all these woes shall serve as sweet discourses in times to come.
Oh God, pray me, O divining soul. Methinks I see thee as thou art now below, as when dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookst pale.
And believe me not, love. In mine eyes, so do you. Dry sorrow drinks our blood. Adieu. Adieu.
Fortune, fortune, woman call thee fickle. If thou art fickle, what dost thou with him? Be fickle, but then I hope thou will not keep him long, but send him back.
Oh, doctor, are you up?
Who is it that calls? Is it my lady mother? Is she not up so late or down so early? Oh, what I know Christmas cause for tears today.
Why, how now, daughter?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What, wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows much of love, but much of grief shows still some want of wit.
I cannot help but weep for such a feeling loss.
Shall you feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for?
Feeling so the loss, I cannot help but ever weep for friend.
Well, girl, thou weepst not so much for his death as that the villain lived which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain, Romeo.
Villain, indeed, he be many miles asunder. God pardon him, I do with all my heart, and yet no man doth he but grieve my heart.
It's because a traitor murderer lived.
I, madam, from these my hands, when none but I avenge my cousin's death.
We will have vengeance for it. Fear thou not, then weep no more. I'll send to one in Mantua, that same runagate banished doth live. Shall give him such an unaccustomed ram that he shall soon keep Tybalt company. Then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo until I behold him dead. Is my poor heart for a kinsman vexed. Madam, if you could find but a man to bear poison, I would temper it, that Romeo would, upon receipt thereof, soon sleep in silence. Oh, how my heart abhors to hear him named, and may not come to him to reap the love I bore my cousin upon he that slaughtered him.
Find thou the means, and I'll find such man. But now I tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What I can, madam, I beseech your ladyship.
Well, thou hast such a careful father, child. One who to keep thee from thy heaviness has sorted out a sudden day of joy, that thou expects not, nor I look not for. Unhappy time, but I marry my child, early next Thursday morning. The young, gallant, noble gentleman of the county church, there shall make thee a joyful bride.
By St. Peter's church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at his haste, that I must wed before he that should be husband comes to woo. Oh, tell my lord and father, I pray thee, madam, that I will not wed, and when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
Well, here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and see how he will take it at your hands.
When the sun sets, the earth doth drizzle too. Before the sunset of my brother's son, it rains downright. Oh, how now you come, girl, still in tear, evermore showering. Last of the body, I was coming to the bark, the sea, a wind. Thy eye, which may call the sea, dew up and flow with tears. The bark thy body is, raging in the salt flood. Thy sighs rage with thy tears, and they with them, without the sudden calm will overset this tempest-tossed body. How now, wife, let's live to her agree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives thee thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft wife, take me with you. She will have none? Is she not proud? Is she not thankful? Is she not considered so black? How worthy is she? Who was so worthy and gentleman to be her bridegroom?
Not proud you have, but thankful you have. Proud can they never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate what is meant in love.
How now, what is this? Top logic. Proud, and I thank thee, yet not proud? It's just me and you. Thank me no thanks. kind and light-hearted advice. And you'll be mine, and I'll give you to my friend. And you will not hang, nor beg, nor starve, or die in the streets. For I will never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. But think you, I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no face sitting in the clouds that can see into the bottom of my grief? Sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage a month, a week. For if thou wilt not, make the bridal bed in that dismal monument where Tybalt lies.
Speak not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I've done with thee.
God. Oh, nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband is on earth, my faith in heaven. How shall that faith return to earth unless that husband sent it to me from heaven by leaving earth? Comfort me, counsel me. Alack, alack, that heaven should practice its stratagems upon so soft a subject as myself. What sayest thou is that our word of joy and comfort, nurse?
Why, here it is. Romeo is banished, and for the world he dare not come back to challenge thee, lest it be by stealth. Therefore, the case being as it now does stand, I think it best that you marry with the county. Oh, he is a lovely gentleman. Oh, madam, Romeo is a dish clout compared to him. Madam, an eagle hath not so green, so fair, so lovely an eye as the county Paris has. Be sure my heart, I think you are happy in this second match. For it outsells your first, and even if it didn't, your first is dead, or as good as he were, as you living here and having no use of him.
Speakst thou from thy heart?
I'm from my soul too. Oh, be sure.
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in. Tell my lady I have gone to be displeased my father to Lawrence's cell. Make confession and be absolved.
Mary, I will. I think this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation, almost wicked thing! Is it not more sin to wish me thus forsworn, or to dispraise my lord with that same tongue which you had praised him above compare so many thousand times? Go, counselor. Thine and my bosom shall henceforth be twain. Also the friar to know his remedy, if all else fails. Myself have power to die.
On Thursday, sir, the time is very short.
My father, Capulet, would have it so, and I am nothing slow to slack his haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind, and it is the course I like it not.
Immoderately she weeps for Tybalt's death. Therefore I will talk of love, for Venus smiles not in a house of tears. Now, sir, her father counts it dangerous that she doth give her sorrow so much sway, and in his wisdom, hastes our marriage to stop the inundation of her tears, which too much minded by herself alone may be put from her by society. Now you know the reason for this haste.
But I knew not why it should be slowed. Look, sir, here comes the lady from herself.
Happily met, my lady and my wife.
Maybe, sir, when I may be a wife.
Oh, that baby must be love on Thursday next.
Must be, shall be.
That's a certain text.
How come you make confession to this father?
Answer that, I should confess to you.
Well, do not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So we, I am sure that you love me.
If that be so, it would be of more price being spoke behind your back than to your face.
Oh, soul. Face is much abused with tears.
The tears have small
victory in that, for it was much abused before their spite.
Without monks supporting the tears, then that report.
It is no slander, sir, but spoken truth, and what I spake is spoken to my face.
Thy face is mine, and thou hast slandered it.
That may be, sir, for it is not mine own. Are you at leisure now, Holy Father, or shall I come at evening mass?
My leisure serves me pensacautor now. My lord, we must entreat the time alone.
Oh, God shield, I should disturb devotion. Juliet, early Thursday I will rouse thee. Until then, adieu, and keep this holiness.
Oh, close the door. When thou hast done so, come weep with me. Past hope, past cure, past help.
I already know that grief strings me thus encompass my wits. I think I must have nothing make a walk on Thursday next be married to this county.
Do not tell me that thou hast hearest of this, unless thou canst tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst offer no help, do thou call my resolution wise, and with this knife I'll help it presently. God joined my hand with Romeo's, thou art hands, and by this hand, by thee, since Romeo's sealed, shall play the label to another deed. Therefore, in the counsel of thy years, give me present counsel. For behold, twixt my extremes, and me this bloody knife shall play the umpire, arbitrating that which the counsel of thy years could to no issue of true honor bring. Be not long to speak, I long to die, if what thou speaks be not a remedy.
Hold on. I do spy a kind of hope, which craves as desperate an execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. If, rather than to marry Count Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then is it likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death, to aggravate the shame that those with death herself escape. And if thou darest, I don't give thee remedy.
Bid me leap rather than marry Paris off the battlements beyond her tower, or walk in thievish ways, or bid me lurk where serpents are, or chain me with roaring bears, or lock me nightly in eternal house, or covered quite with dead men's bones, reeky shapes, and yellow chapel skulls, or hide me in a new-made grave, and hide me in a dead man's shroud, things that to hear them spoke make me tremble, and I will do it without fear or doubt, to live an unseen wife to my sweet love.
Go home, be merry. Give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Let not the nurse lie with thee in thy chamber. Take thou this vial, being then dead, and this distilling liquor, drink thou off. But when presently all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy hue, for no pulse, stated progress must cease. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. And in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake, as for a pleasant sleep. Now, when the bridegroom in the morning comes to drowsing from my bed, there art thou dead. And then, as the manner of our country is, thou shalt be born to that same ancient hall where all the kin of the capulets lie. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo by my let us know our drift. And thither shall he come, and he and I will watch thy waking, and that very night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua. And this shall free thee from this present shape, if, when constant toiling, a woman shall rate thy valor in the acting it.
Oh, give me, tell me not of fear.
Oh, get me gone. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve. I'll send a friar to speak in answer to my letters to thy lord.
Oh, love, give me strength, and strength shall help forward. Thank you for our Father.
So many guests invited here as our wit. Go, Sirrah, hire me 20 cunning cooks.
You shall have none ill, sir, for I will try if they can lick their fingers.
How can they try them so?
Marry, sir, 'tis an ill cook that cannot lick his own fingers. Therefore, he that cannot lick his fingers goes not with me.
Go, be gone. We much unfinished for this time. But is my Julie gone to Friar Lawrence?
Aye, forsooth.
He may chance to do us some good. This train of foolish cottagry it is.
Oh, here she comes with merry look.
How now, my headstrong? Where have you been gaining?
To repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behest, and there enjoy the farther Lord
Reverend Friar. This whole town is much bound to him.
Come, nurse. Will you go with me into my closet to pick such needful ornaments as thou thinkest fit or furnish me one? No, not till Thursday. There's time enough.
Nurse, go your duty. We have to church tomorrow.
We shall be short now, provision. 'Tis now near night.
Tush, I will stir about, and all things shall be well. One more, do you want? Go your duty. Help to den them up. I'll play the house. What? Oh. I'll sit with the county in the morning and help them against tomorrow. My heart is a wondrous sight. That's the same wayward girl as so reclaimed.
I those attires are best. But gentle nurse, I pray you, leave me to myself tonight, for I have need of many orisons to move the heavens to smile upon my state, which well thou knowest is cross and full of sin. What, are you busy? Oh, need you my help? No, madam. We have called such necessaries as are behoovable for our state tomorrow. So please you, leave me now alone, and let the nurse sit this night up with you, for I'm sure you have your hands full all with this so sudden business. Good night. Get thee to bed, and to rest, for thou hast need. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint cold fear goes through my veins, and almost freezes up the heat of life. I'll call them back to comfort me. Nurse! Oh, what should she do here? My dismal scene I needs must act alone. Come, Vile. What if this mixture does not work at all? Shall I then be married tomorrow? No. This shall forbid it. Lie thou there. What if it is a poison that the friar has subtly ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he be dishonored because he married me before to Romeo? I fear it is, and yet he thinks it is not, for he has so been tried a holy man. What if when I am laid inside the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? That's a frightful thought. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, heirs to whose foul mouth no wholesome air breathes in, and lie there, strangled and die before my Romeo comes? Or if I live, is it not more like a horrible conceit of death and night, together with the terror of the places in a vault, an ancient receptacle, where all the ancient dead, buried ancestors are packed, where Tybalt lies festering in a shroud, where, as they say, at certain times of night, the spirits are restored. Oh, alack, alack, is it not like that I, upon early waking, shall run mad and play with my kinsman's joints and pluck Tybalt from his shroud and in this rage take one of my kinsman's bones and bash out my desperate brains. Oh God, methinks I see my cousin's ghost come seeking out Romeo that did upon a rapier's point pursue his body. Stay, Tybalt, stay. Romeo, I come. Oh. Yes, I drink to thee. Oh.
life of these lips of lots is parted. That ties up my tongue and make me wail. Will not let me speak.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. Oh, son, the night before that wedding day, hath death lied with thy wife. There she lies, flower as she was, devoured by him. Death is my son-in-law. Death is my heir. When I die, he shall perish all life. Living all is death.
Have I thought long to see this morning's face? And it doth give me a sight such as this.
First and happy resident.
Oh, my God.
For shame! Confusion's cure lives not in these confusions. Heaven and yourselves had part in this fair maid. Now heaven hath all the better is it for the maid. Your part in her you could not keep from death. Heaven keeps his part in eternal life. When this love, you love your child so ill that you run mad, seeing that she is well. Dry up your tears, and stick your rosemary on this fair course. And as the custom is, in her best array, bear her to church. For though fond nature bids us all lament, yet nature's tears are reason's merriment.
All things we attain festive turn with the office of black feeling. Our hearthstrings to melancholy bells, our solemn hymns of sullen dirges, our bridal clouds serve for very corpse. All things have been changed and contrary.
And now, go with him. And go to Paris. Everyone prepare to follow this fair course unto her grave. The heavens do lower upon you for some ill. Put them no more by crossing their high will.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams message and joyful news at hand. My bosom's Lord sits lightly in his throne, and all this day an unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground with cheerful thoughts. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead. Strange dream to give a dead man leave to think, and breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Ah me, how sweet is love itself possessed, but when what love shadows are so rich in joy. News from Verona. How now, Balthazar? Dost thou not bring me a letter from the friar? And of my lady? Is my father well? How fares my Juliet? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she is well.
And she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Cable's monument, and her mortal part angels' lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred vault, and presently took post to tell you. Pardon me for bringing these ill news, sir, since you did leave it for my office.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars. Thou knowest my lodging. Get me ink and paper and hire post horses tonight. I will hence.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your looks are paling wild and bitter for some misadventure.
Shush! thou art deceived. Go, and do the things I bid thee do. Dost thou not have a letter for me from the friar?
No, my lord.
No matter. Leave me, and do the things I bid thee do. Well, Juliet, I'll lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. Oh, mischief. Thou art swift to enter in the thoughts of desperate men. I do remember an apothecary and whereabouts he dwells, in tattered weeds with overwhelming brows colored with simples. Meager were his looks, sharp misery wore him to the bone. And in his shop a tortoise hung, an alligator stuffed, and other skins of ill-shaped fishes. And about the shelves a beggarly account of empty boxes, green earthen pots, bladders, and empty seeds. Remnants of pack thread and old cakes of roses were thinly scattered to make up a show. Noting this penury to myself, I said, and if a man did need a poison now, whose present sale is death in Mantua, here lives a caitiff wretch would sell it him. Oh, this same thought did forerun my need, and this same needy man must sell it me. What ho, apothecary!
Who calls so loud?
Come hither. I see thou art poor. Oh, here's 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison such soon speeding years as will disperse itself through all the veins that the life-weary taker may fall dead, and that the trunk may be discharged with breath as violently as hasty powder fire doth hurry from the fatal cannon's wound.
Such mortal drugs I have, that Mantua's law is death to any he that utters them.
Art thou so bare, and full of wretchedness, and fearest to die? Famine is in thy cheek, need and oppression starveth in thine eye, contempt and beggary hangs on thy back. The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich. Then be not poor, but break it, and take this.
My poverty could not my will consent.
I pay thy poverty, not thy will.
Take this. Put it in any little thing you will and drink it up. And if you have the strength of 20 men, it will dispatch you straight. There's thy goal.
Worse poison to men's soul, doing more murder in this loathsome world than these poor compounds thou mayst not sell. I sell thee poison. That is sold me not. Farewell. Buy food and get thyself in flesh. Come, cordial, and not poison. Go with me to Juliet's grave, and there I must use thee.
Holy Franciscan Friar, Brother Hose!
Same should be the voice of Friar John. Welcome to Mantua. What's his Romeo? Bertha's might be written to me his letter.
Going to find a barefoot brother out, one of our own ordinance, to associate me. And finding him, the searchers of the town, suspecting we both were in a house where the infectious pestilence did reign, sealed the doors and would not let us forth. So my speed to Mantua was there stayed.
Bear my letter than Romeo.
I could not message thee or bring it thee, so fearful were they of infection.
Happy fortune. My brother with his letter was not nice, but full of charge, of fear and important, and luckily may do it much danger. All right, John, go hence. Now must I the monument alone. Within this 3 hours prepare Juliet wake. She will assure me much that Romeo hath had no notice of these accidents. I will ride again to Mantua, and keep her myself till Romeo come. Poor living corpse closed in a dead man's tomb.
Under yon yew trees wait the all along, holding thy air close to the hollow ground, so shall no foot upon the churchyard tread, being loose with digging up of graves, but thou shalt hear it. Call unto me that something doth approach. Give me those flowers. Do as I bid thee. Go.
I'm almost afraid to stand here alone in the churchyard, yet I will adventure.
Oh, sweet flower. Flowers thy bridal bed I strew. Oh, woe, thy canopy is dust and stones, which with sweet water nightly I will do. Oh, wanting that, with tears distilled by moans, you secrets with thee I keep, quickly to strew thy grave and weep.
Count Paris!
Page calls that something doth approach. One cursed foot wanders this way tonight, to cross my obsequies in true love's right. Love me not a while.
Oh, take this letter. Early in the morning see the deliverance to my lord and father. Upon thy life I charge thee, whatever thou hearest or seest, stand all aloof and do not interrupt me in my course. Why I descend into this bed of death is partly to behold my lady's face, but chiefly to take thence from her dead fingers a precious ring, a ring that I must use in dear employment. Therefore hence, and be gone. But if thou jealous dost return to pry and further what I shall intend to do, by heaven I shall tear thee joint from joint, and strew this hungry churchyard with thy limbs. The time and my intent are savage wild, more fierce and more inexorable far than empty tigers of the roaring seas.
Then I will be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
So shalt thou show me friendship. Take thou that. Live, and be prosperous. And farewell, good fellow.
For all the same, I'll hide me here about. His looks I fear, his intents I doubt.
Tis that banished haunting Montague, who murdered my love's cousin, which would grieve to suppose the fair creature died. Here he's come to do some villain ashamed of the dead bodies. I will apprehend him. Stop thy violent unto all toil, Montague! Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Oh, cursed villain, I do apprehend thee. Obey. Go with me, for thou must die.
Indeed I must, and therefore came I hither. Good gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence and leave me. Look upon these gone, and let them affright thee. I do beseech thee, you put not another sin in my head by urging me to fury. Oh, be gone, by heaven, I love thee better than myself, for I have come hither armed against myself. Fly hence! Be gone! And hereafter say a madman's mercy bade thee run away.
I do defy thy conjurations, and take thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Have at thee, boy.
In faith I will. Let me pursue this face. Mercutio's kinsman? Noble County Paris? Oh, what said my man when my tossed soul did not attend him as we rode? I think he told me Paris should have married Juliet. Said he not so? Or did I dream it so? Or am I mad to hear him talk of Juliet to think it so? Give me thy hand, one writ with me in sour misfortune's book. A lady in a triumphant grave. A grave. Oh no, a lantern slaughtered youth. For here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Death, lie thou there, by a dead man eternal. When men have been at the point of death that they've been married, which their keepers call the lightning before death. How can I call this a lightning? My love. My wife. Death that has sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Thou art not conquered. Beauty's ensign is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks. And death's pale flag is not advanced a bit. Tybalt, layest thou there in thy bloody sheet? What favor more can I do thee than with the hand that cut thy youth in twain to sunder his that was thine enemy? Forgive me, cousin. Go, Juliet. Why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean, abhorred monster keeps thee in the dark to be his paramour? For fear of this, I will stay with thee, here in this palace of dim night, never to depart again. Here will I remain, with worms that are thy chambermaid. Oh, here will I set up my final rest, and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-weary flesh. Eyes, take your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, so you the doors of breath seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain of engrossing death. Come, their conduct, come, unsavory guide. Now, thou desperate pilot, at once run on the dazzling rocks thy seasick wary boat. Here's to thy love. Oh, true apothecary. Thy drugs are quick. Thus, with the case, I die.
St. Francis be my speed. How often I have my own feet stopped at the graves. Who's there?
Here's one, a friend, one that knows you well.
Bliss be upon you. Tell me, good my friend, what torch is yon that vainly lends its light to grubs and eyeless skulls? As I listen, it burneth in the Capel's monument.
It's not so, holy sir. And there's my master, one that you love.
Who is it?
Romeo.
How long have you been there?
Full half an hour.
Come with me to the vault.
I dare not, sir. My master knows not when I'm gone hence, and fearfully to advance me with death going in the vault.
Stay then. I'll go alone. Fear comes upon me. How much I fear some ill, unthrifty thing.
As I did sleep under this yew tree here, I dreamt my master never slept. Thought that my master slew him.
Romeo? Back. What blood is this stains the stony entrance of this sepulchre? What? Leave these masterless and gory swords, the light is coming to this place, please. Romeo! Girls. What? Paris too. Steep blood. I know it's not please. The lady stirs.
Comfortable friar. Where's my lord? I remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where's Romeo?
I hear some noise. Lady, come from that nest of death, contagion and a natural sleep. A greater power than we can contradict hath thwarted our intents. Come away. Thy husband and thy bosom there lies dead, and Paris too. Come, I'll dispose of thee among a system of holy nuns. Stay not to question, for the watch is coming. Come, go with Juliet, I dare no longer stay.
Keep gone. I will not away.
Look up, my troubles came. Poison I see, I've goodness time will send. Cheryl! Drunk all and left no brother drop to help me after. I'll kiss their lips. Haply some poison, yet doth hang on them to help die if they're stored it. My lips no more.
Lead page, which way?
A noise. It'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. Lie there, and let me die.
The ground's bloody here. Search out the churchyard. Go some of you. Whoever you find, attach. Little sight. Realize the county fair is slain. Juliet bleeding. The woman who killed her to figure out laying these 2 days buried. Tell the prince, one of the captives will raise them on you. Smother search. We see the grounds on these woes too alive, the true grounds on these piteous woes, we cannot without circumstance describe.
Here's Romeo's man. We found him in the churchyard.
Hold him safe until the prince comes with it.
Here's a friar who trembles, sighs, and weeps as he was coming from the churchyard side.
Great suspicion. Stay the fire too.
What misadventure is so early up that calls our person from our morning's rest?
What noise is it that makes it shriek so abroad?
The people in the street cried Romeo. Some Paris and some Juliet, and all run with open outcry toward our monument.
What fear is this that startles in your ears?
Sovereign, you realize the county fair is slain. Romeo dead. And Juliet twice dead. Woman who killed.
Search, see, and know how this foul murder comes.
Here's a friar who slaughtered Romeo's men.
Oh, heavens. Oh, wife, look how our daughter bleeds. His dagger was sheathed low. His back is empty on the back of Montague, as was sheathed in our daughter's bosom.
Oh, me, this sight of death is as a bell that warns me to my sepulchre.
Come, Montague, for thou art early up, to see thy son and heir now early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. Grief with my son's exile hath stopped her breath. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
Oh, thou on top! What man has seen this? To press before thy father to a grave.
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while, till we can clear these ambiguities, and know there spring in their head the true descent. Then I will be general
unexpected as the time and place that make against me this direful murder. And here I stand, both to impeach and purge myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say at once what thou dost know in this.
I will be brief, for my short date of breath is not so long as a tedious tale. Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she there dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. All this I know, and to the marriage her nurse is privy, and if aught of this was carried by my fault, that my own life sacrifice an hour for his time, and to the rigor of severest law.
We still have known thee to be a holy man. Where is Romeo's man? What can he say to this?
I brought my master news of Juliet's death, and then in post he came from Antwerp, to this same place, to the same monument. This letter he really gave to his father, his very ill death going in the hall. I departed not and left him there.
Give me the letter. I will look at it. Where is the county's page that weighs the watch? What named your master in this place?
He came with flowers to choose his grave, and bid me stand aloof and so I did. And now comes one who I talk to, and by my master joined him, and then I ran away upon watch.
This letter doth hold true the friar's words, their course of love, the tidings of her death. And here he writes that he did buy a poison of a poor apothecary, and came through this vault to die, and lie with Juliet. Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, then heaven finds means to cure your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have lost the grace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Brother Montague, give me my hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I can give thee more, for I will raise her statue in pure gold, that while Verona by that name be known, there shall no figure at such a rate be set as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As rich as Romeo buys Lady Lie, sacrifice far in
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.